My dad was a funny cat. We all worked. He dressed me up in a funny little suit with a tie when I was 12 years old and used to drag him on sales calls. And he told me to sit in the corner over there and listen. You know, from that standpoint, I've been exposed and been involved in this world, this valve world, this piping world, for the better part of 40 years. We have two companies. Lockwood is a distribution company that is a service-driven company to take care of the business today. With our distribution company, we service the global market. Our manufacturing operations are based in Houston as well as in Europe and in Asia. LMG is more of an R&D strategic operation that's really involved with the next generation of products. We want to expand our product line into much more technically advanced products. My dad started Lockwood in 1977. He had $50,000, built a nice business. In 1982, he had some struggles with the oil prices. His business suffered, and he was diagnosed with cancer and had a tough few years in the 80s. And he passed away in 87, and I came on board full-time at that point. But it was really a family business that got started just to really chase his dreams and support our family. We've been traditionally a valve company. We've now expanded into piping, so we'll be what they call a PVF company, a pipe, valve, and fitting company. We're going to also add miscellaneous items, everything from pipe hangers, pipe shoes, nuts, bolts, miscellaneous fasteners, you name it. We want to be that supply house, that grocery store, if you will, that doesn't limit themselves with just valves. At the end of the day, it all boils down to safety. We don't want anybody getting hurt here. We don't want anybody getting hurt in the field. And from safety, you roll into quality. And from quality, you roll into engineering. So everything we do here has a drawing. It has engineering calculations. We want to make sure that what we're producing works. It's fit for purpose. It's technically sound from an engineering standard, not because somebody said it was, but the math works. And so our engineering group is very important that we maintain from the get-go the proper design and the engineering standards to allow us to have a quality product, knowing full well that no one got hurt. All the great designs and theories are going to show up on that test bench. Did it work? So that's just a validation of did the things we thought would work by design through engineering calculations work. That testing is to make sure that the error that we have is from a technical standpoint within tolerances, and we're not seeing any failure at the test bench. We tell everybody what we're going to do. Inspections, that guy looking over your shoulder saying, are you doing what you said you're going to do? At the end of the day, I think it'd be a better world if everybody would just do what they said they're going to do. That's what my wife tells me anyway. Pipeline business really stems from all the shale oil and shale gas that's been discovered in this country. They found it in places that we didn't know was there. And a lot of the pipelines, a lot of the oil came out of Texas, and was originally the pipelines were going north, east, and coming out of the Gulf. Now what you've got is pipelines coming out of the wells being discovered in the Dakotas, Rocky Mountains, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania. A lot of the processing industry is here in the Gulf Coast. So now we're having to build pipelines to get that crude and to get that gas down here to market. Inventory is a double-edged sword. I love guys that brag about how much inventory they have. I wish mine was zero some days, and I wish it was infinite other days. We've got to have the appropriate stuff, the right quantities, the right items to service our clients. They're running multi-billion-dollar companies. They need service. They need it now. So without inventory, we can't do the job that we need to do to service them and allow them to run their plants and make their lives a little easier. Every customer is important. We're going to combine a number of products and services under one roof. That hasn't been done before. We want to empower our clients and use the technology that's been exposed to all of us. We all have cell phones. We all use the internet. It does have the ability to allow our customers through an app to have access to our inventory information, to our pricing information, to our barcoding for all our products. They can place orders and receive. They can use a credit card to pay for things. So they can look at that tracking on their phone, on their computer, and it allows them to follow our orders as we pull and ship it to them. Whether it's a small transaction or a bigger one, it may require more people, more time, different levels of expertise. But we have a strong belief in taking care of our clients, of our vendors, and still honoring some of the basic practices we have and taking care of our people. Texas roots, global reach. It's a fundamental values that we've instilled that we all have. Texan people, and we've tried to maintain that integrity, those fundamental values. This is a people business. We're going to look out for the people. We're going to look out for the people here, our clients, our customers, and our vendors. They know they can buy something from us, put their confidence with us, and know that when it comes out the door and gets to the field, it's going to work.